Well, good evening and thanks for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Amanda Rowley. We begin with an update on some breaking news we brought to you at 4 o'clock. Washington State Patrol is responding to a crash involving a school bus and 2 other vehicles on southbound State Route 2 and Colbert Road. That road has since reopened. According to WSP, no students were hurt, but the bus driver has minor injuries. Also breaking within the last hour, the Pullman Fire Department is wrapping up a house fire on Greek Row near WSU. We just got off the phone with the Pullman Fire Department, who tells us the fire has been contained to the roof. The 3 students have been displaced and will be placed in alternative housing by the university. WSU's policy violation page shows Sigma Phi Epsilon, Sigma Chi, and Tau Kappa Epsilon are all accused of reckless endangerment and various other allegations, including one accusation of hazing. In our effort to bring you more to every story, KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy has been digging into what we know about the reported violations and the school's history of fraternity troubles. Shannon?
Yeah, we're less than a month into the school year, and these 3 fraternities are now facing possible sanctions. The violations range from physical harm to hazing, a charge that carries a significant new penalty under state law after a deadly incident at WSU. 3 different WSU frats are facing possible consequences for violating state law and school policy. The reported violations came just days after classes started in August. Sigma Phi Epsilon currently can't hold social events, accused of physical harm or direct threats, reckless endangerment, and theft or property damage. Sigma Chi is barred from holding events where there's alcohol, accused of reckless endangerment and physical harm or threats. Chapter activity at Tau Kappa Epsilon is suspended for allegations stemming from August 18th, the day before fall classes started. They're accused of alcohol use, reckless endangerment, harassment, and hazing. This marks the first reported hazing violation since the San Martinez law took effect last spring.
This bill recognizes the death of a Washington State University student and reflects the inherent danger of hazing rituals that can pressure college students to consume large amounts of alcohol.
In 2019, WSU freshman Sam Martinez died of alcohol poisoning in a hazing-related incident. The law signed last year requires all Washington public colleges and universities to establish hazing prevention and strengthened penalties. Hazing is a gross misdemeanor, but could be charged as a felony if someone dies or is seriously hurt. In January 2023, student Luke Tyler died by suicide, a result, his parents said, of hazing at WSU's Theta Chi.
What he expressed to his friends was that it wasn't what he thought it was, and that it did push him to his breaking point.
After a nearly year-long investigation, Theta Chi was charged with hazing stemming from fall 2022. In January, WSU suspended its recognition of the chapter. It can't be reinstated until February 2027. WSU's own policy violation reports page, which started after Martinez's death, shows Sigma Chi has been in trouble before. Just last September, the fraternity was sanctioned for providing alcohol to minors. Sigma Phi Epsilon was sanctioned 5 months ago in April for the same thing. Both frats were made to take training to create an action plan to avoid future violations. Now, there is still a lot we don't know and we're still trying to figure out, and that includes getting reports or complaints of what these chapters are accused of doing to warrant the violations. I reached out to WSU and Greek Life, including putting in a public records request. We are still waiting to hear back. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
All right, thank you, Shannon. Let's switch gears and take a first look at the forecast with meteorologist Cody Proctor. Cody, I'm somebody who wants to hold on to summer as long as possible, but the second we get a little bit of chill, I'm ready to embrace fall, and it feels like today might be that day.
It kind of feels like it. I was going to say your thoughts about summer run right in sync with meteorologist Michelle Boss, but she is not so thrilled to see fall come into our forecast. But It's the changing of the seasons, and we just have to expect it. And it certainly felt like fall today with temperatures right now currently at 67 degrees right now at the Spokane Airport. Winds are coming out of the southwest at 20 miles per hour. We've been seeing those cloudy skies throughout much of today. That does impact our temperatures as well. Across much of our region, we're seeing those cloudy skies. Looks like we're starting to see some wet weather around Moses Lake at the moment. Wenatchee has cleared out. We're mostly in those upper 60s to low 70s. For our wind speeds, seeing double-digit wind speeds around Moses Lake, Pullman right now, and Spokane and Omak at this time. We've been watching this low pressure system moving in. You can see that counterclockwise movement as it sweeps up some of that moisture and some of those rain showers across much of our region, particularly into parts of Idaho and around Pullman. So keeping a close eye on this. As we head into the next few days, our temperatures look to stay pretty much the same, mostly into the 70s. And then as we head into the weekend, we might dry off a bit, but still expect those cooler temperatures to stay with us. The next 12 hours, take a look at those overnight lows as we head into early tomorrow morning. Upper 50s are expected. Could be a bit of a chilly start as kids head back to school for tomorrow, so keep that in mind. The next 3 days might still see a chance for some showers potentially for tomorrow before we start to dry off into your Friday and Saturday. Our temperatures looking to mostly stay into those 70s, but as you'll see in our full forecast, they could get even cooler. I'll explain coming up.
All right, thank you, Cody. Well, an act of violence destroyed a gate and signs put in place to protect Coeur d'Alene Tribe's cherished land. KREM 2's Christian Garza went out to speak with tribal leaders about not only the importance of the land, but how they plan to continue to protect it going forward.
After several instances of trespassing, the Coeur d'Alene Tribe put up these signs and this gate to stop unwanted visitors. However, just 1 month later, they were completely vandalized.
Gates and signs like these were put in place throughout tribal land along the state line patch. The tribe's recreation management, fisheries, and wildlife programs worked together to install them after multiple trespassing incidents on valuable land used for hunting and gathering. Coeur d'Alene Tribe Natural Resources posted on social media about the property damage, saying that it is deeply disappointed by the, quote, blatant disregard for tribal property.
I just think that it does send the message of disrespect, not respecting the land itself, not respecting the managers who manage the land. That's what I feel.
Coming up tonight, I talk with tribal leaders about what their plan is moving forward. Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.